everyone, it's the Jokester here, back for another video. Finally went out to my mailbox, had a package out there. It's got some corner damage and stuff to it. I hope whatever's inside it is okay. It's International Priority Royal Mail. Air Mail. So yeah, I waited a while for this. It's also got another beamed up part right there. I believe I know what this is. This should be my Dead Cells game. I have a story to share with you about merge games and signature edition games as well while making this video, which I'm going to talk about. So first we're going to get to the boxing and check out everything, and then we're going to talk about that. So here we go. Okay, so first thing that we have, the box was super easy to open. You just cut the tab. First thing we have is this really cool looking postcard. I believe that's what this is. It's glossy. We also have this limited edition coin. If you can take a look at that. If you got yours, the first batch got this. And then right here we have the signature edition. It does not have the USRB on it or whatever, because this is from another country. Now my box is bent up, which irritates me, because this came in a very cheap box. But yeah. Now I'm going to get onto the unboxing. We'll show off what's inside, and then I'll tell y'all a story. So, here we go. Okay, as you can see, there is some corner damage right there because of the cheap box they put it in. Yeah, that's irritating to me. Should have packaged your stuff better, especially with how long it took. And yeah, we'll get to that. Let's unbox this first. Okay, first things first, we got this cute little pin of the main character. Kingdom Hearts usually gives these to you, so that's pretty neat. Right here, I believe, I'm unsure which way, yeah, it goes like this. We got the soundtrack with the tracks right there. That's a lot of songs. Let's see, how do I open this? I need another hand. Oh, it's a 2-disc soundtrack and a paper sleeve. I prefer jewel cases so the CDs don't get scratched up, but that's still cool. Hopefully they're okay. Let me check those out real quick. They both look fun. Not going to show that. Got the physical copy of the game right here. It actually has weight to it because it has a little art book or something in it as well, or a little manual, so there's that. We have this really cool, oh, what is this? Oh, a certificate number. There's a certificate number down at the bottom. I won't show that. And then I'll have all the signatures. We have this cool little art book right here. Now, there is a company that's coming out with a full-size art book that's about 200 pages or something. So, if you want that, you know, there's a full-size one, which I also might buy. It'll probably have a lot of the same art here as this. I'll just show y'all a few pages of it. I prefer full-size art books. Usually the binding on these aren't too good. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Different types of logos they wanted to have for it. And don't want to show off anything too spoilerific, but you get the idea. So that was pretty much it for the signature edition of the game. There's probably unboxings of the basic copy, so you already see what's in that. But now to talk about the little story that I have to share with y'all. So I ordered this a couple of weeks ago, and, you know, I waited probably about a week or so, or I waited after it got shipped, and I never got any tracking information, so I reached them on Twitter, And I said, do we get any tracking information with our order? Because it said my order is shipped and it's been like 3 or 4 days and I haven't ever got tracking. And they reached out to me on Twitter and they told me, oh, we're working on that. Hopefully we'll have tracking in the future. And I was like, are you really kidding me right now? You're an overseas, company that ships products all around the world and you don't have tracking. It's 2018. How can you not have tracking? People, what do you expect people to do that live on their own, like me? Or people have jobs and lives and things that they have to do. How are they going to just be home to make sure they pick up their item or their order? What if the postal service leaves it on the doorstep? Somebody could come up and take it. By not having tracking, you're not giving people the option of knowing when their item has arrived. I have no idea if this has been in my mailbox for the last several days because I don't check my mail every day. I check it every several days, but I don't check it every day like a lot of people do, hoping they get something in the mail like a crazy person. I don't do that. But it's just really unacceptable they don't have tracking, because if it gets lost in the mail, what are you supposed to do? You have to email the company and say, hey, where's my package? Hey, where's my package? It would cut down a lot of time of answering emails to, everybody asking where their item is. If you just had tracking, you wouldn't have to answer so many emails. By the way, even though they say they respond to an email usually in that day, they don't. Because I hit them up multiple times trying to find out where my package was, because my friend, she got her package a couple of days after, they said, like a day or so after they said they were shipped, and I was like, where is mine? I had to wait 2 weeks to get mine before, after she got hers. And it's just ridiculous for them not to have tracking. I still got my item, but the packaging, the box, that they ship it in is pretty cheap, and it gets beat up and messed around, so my collector box has got some damage to it. So I don't really know about Signature Edition games. I could have just got the base game, and the fact that another company is releasing a full-sized art book for an art book and a documentary for that has almost 200 pages in it, where this one doesn't. And I could have got that and then just got the base game. I don't know. That might have been a better use of my time and money. And I would have got the game on release instead of waiting. So, I don't really know if I'll buy from Signature Edition games again. It's not the fact that I had to wait a couple of weeks for my game. It's the fact that I didn't get tracking and I can't keep track of my order. You're denying your customers from being able to keep track of their purchase. And that's not okay. There is no excuse and no reason why you don't have tracking. When other import sites like AmiAmi, PlayAsia, and even some of the smaller ones, they have tracking. So there's no excuse why you don't, except for you trying to be cheap and not pay the extra cost to get people tracking. Just do it. Even if you have to charge a little bit more for the orders, go ahead and do it, because people like the luxury of being able to know where their items are. Nobody likes to buy something and have no way of knowing where it is. It's stupid. It's wrong. It's just lazy. Okay? So, Signature Edition Merge Games, if you watch this, you need to work on your customer support, you need to get tracking, and you need to work on your packaging, because you're not doing a bang-up job. You're not. You need to package this better, and you need to work on these things. If you do these things, then it will be worth buying from you. But until then, I don't know. I may just pick up base games and just be okay with that. So anyways, that's it for this unboxing. Until next time, this is Jokester, signing out. See ya.